What's up, word nerds? It is Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. Welcome to AlphaBento. My name is Lawrence, and I am going to solve today's New York Times crossword as I do every Monday through Thursday here on this channel. Today's crossword is by Dan Schoenholtz. My cat is saying hello, but he doesn't quite want to come over to the camera right now, it seems. But let's get into the puzzle. If you want to follow along, you can see the clues I'm looking at here in blue, highlighted both above the grid and also in the list on the right. We've got some circled squares today. Probably not rebuses. I'm guessing it's probably they spell something out, but we'll see. And away we go. I'm just gonna talk through it as I go. Bud, maybe pal right there. Let's see. Let's check with one down. Item on a bucket list. Maybe a pail. Like that would be an item on a list of buckets. Although I did it again. I did this last week, didn't I? I spelled pail wrong. This is the correct spelling, right? For pail, for bucket. I did that like last week, I think. I spelled pail the other way. This is Alfa Romeo right there. Got a look at, well, I was going to say like looked over, but it's not going to use the word look twice, I'm guessing. What's 14 across? A la carte menu. There we go. Got to look at... Still not quite sure what that is. Let's check Tony across. The L of LPGA. Ladies. Gotta look at. Still not sure there. I'm gonna wait to look at 17 across though for a moment. Get a few more letters. Tow truck destination. Impound? No. What do we call? A garage maybe? Yeah. Cutting remarks. Cutting remarks is going to be an S on the end, I'm guessing. Let's see. Widely recognized as a symbol. High or low cards, that'll be aces. Louis the 14th, par exemple, would be, I think, roi. Forgive my horrible French pronunciation. I think it's roi. This is Ann Taylor, the clothier. Played a couple of sets at a jazz club, say, maybe gigged. And then starfish or sea urchin in a biology text. Ooh, so I'm guessing that's like a genus or a species or some kind of scientific term that I do not know. Widely recognized, iconic. I like that. What is this? Cutting remarks. No, that's not ringing a bell. Okay. Let's go over to 10 across. Puts a lid on, maybe caps? Perhaps? Major props to you, not sure. Butter alternative. Lard, maybe? AA doesn't look quite right, does it? Fashion model Weck. Oh, this fashion model comes up occasionally in crosswords. And I am blanking. 100 centavos. That's probably a peso. So, lard is maybe not right. Let's see. Barfly is a sot, maybe? Butter alternative. Oh, oleo? Is that right? Oh, and then it's like Alex or something, or Alec, or something like that. Alex Weck, Alec Weck, Alec Weck, something like that. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. Ginkgo. I'm not sure exactly how ginkgo is spelled, but it is ginkgo. I think it's Alec Weck. I think maybe this is how you spell. Major props to you. Cool. No. Major props to you. Congrats. There we go. All right, let's take a look at 17 across, our first themed entry of the day. Truthfully, if I'm being honest. And then we have I AlphaBento for in my honest opinion or humble opinion, depending on who you ask for what the H stands for. But very good. Ooh, I like it. I like this. I'm assuming the rest are going, the other two themed entries that I can see are going to be the same thing, where we have a full phrase that means whatever the clue is. And inside that phrase is also the kind of text or internet speak version of, or shortened version of that same phrase. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Let's keep going. 1. Very simple, straightforward. That's so weird to see, actually. Okay, anyways. Hot dog, a wiener. I still don't know this. Ikin something. Let's go over to 18. Venus de Milo. Trains at high level. That's L's. Got a look at. Laid eyes on. Oof. That's a tricky one. Okay. Irish laddie. Boyo. Mimic ape. And let's go down now. Cutting remarks, barbs. So we had gibes? Jibes? Maybe jibes. That's not a word I ever really use. I think jibes kind of sounds right, but I never really used that word, so I'm not totally sure, actually. John Adams, Nixon in China, for one, is... John Adams, Nixon in China. What? Not really sure what that means. Okay, golfers don't want to go into it. Sand. Oh, an opera? Weird. It's very confusing. I'm obviously it's a different John Adams, right? It's not like the founding father John Adams, right? It can't be. Emily, who wrote Wuthering Heights, Bronte, the A-Team actor with the mohawk, Mr. T, comedian Saul, I'm not sure. Let's go over 23 down. Had on War, counting everything in total. And 27, 1953 title for John Wayne. What is it? Not quite sure there. Okay. And then 33, comedian Sal. Nope, still don't know that. Well, let's go ahead and look at the next themed entry. Now that we maybe know what the theme is, secure a seat at the table. Oh no, this is RSVP here, so this is reserve. Secure a seat at the table. Secure one's spot, maybe? Reserve one's spot? Maybe that's what it is? And then we've got RSVP. So it's not internet shortenings, it's just shortenings. But it's alternative shortenings, right? Because these IMHO is actually short for something that is different, right? It means the same thing as if I'm being honest, generally speaking, but it's actually short for a different phrase, which is in my humble opinion or honest opinion. Same with RSVP. It means reserve one spot, but it's actually short for something different. Répondez s'il vous plaît. Again, forgive my terrible French pronunciation. I'm kind of curious what the last one's going to be. Should we just try the last one? I'm going to skip ahead and try the last one, see if I can figure out what it might be. Hurry up is maybe going to be ASAP. A-S-A-P. That's my guess, maybe. Or stat? Is it going to be stat? No, I'm not sure. But stat isn't like a initialism the same way that IMHO and RSVP are. So, no, nothing immediately springs to mind, so I might as well just go back and continue where I was going. Captain in a Whale of a Tale is Ahab. What do we have here? Oh yeah, I still don't know what that is. Starfish, yeah, don't know what that is. 34 across, grammatical case in Latin. Nope. Let's go 29 down. New agey slangily. Hipster. Oops. Hipster-ish, maybe? In which case, that's not right. It's just a guess, though. What's 41? Blank stop. Oh, wait, no, this is a pit stop. So, hipster-ish is not correct. What do we have here? Dodge, avoid. Betty Davis eyes. Betty spelled with a E? No, Y. Yeah, it's a Y. Mr. in a Robert Louis Stevenson story. I've never read any Robert Louis Stevenson. He wrote like Treasure Island, right? Never read any. Grammatical case in Latin. Snow. African serpent is an asp. University of Maryland athlete. I don't know. I can't keep track of those things. Brainy, oddball, nerd, maybe. Prepared to break a peace treaty, perhaps. Ooh. Prepared to break a peace treaty. Maybe rearm. Futuristic modes of transport. Hovercraft, maybe? And is this Honda? Oof. Or Hondo? Oh boy, this is a tough little area right here. These squares here. I may have to be guessing on some of these. We'll come to those at the end. Emulate Mr. Clean in a way. Go bald, so it's hover. Oh, hoverboards? No, hover. Laboratory eggs ova. Chess match finales, end games. Yeah, go bald seems right. Slacken, ease up. So, futuristic modes of transport. It's not hoverboards. Hover. Bikes? Maybe that's what it is. But heads sidekick, Beavis. There we go. I think Benebrith, or I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but I think that's right. Leg up, edge. Leaf through, page through. Makes into a knot, ties. And missing letters in appropriate is apt. Very good. Oh, and make it snappy. Ooh, very good. And that was indeed ASAP. No way I would have come up with that without some extra letters, though. But very good. Nice. Savings plan with SEP and simple versions, an IRA. Pull along tug. What is this? Home to Slovenia and Slovakia. Europe? Toe. Interesting. Is it toe? Brings into being a spawns. Is that a dupe? Do we have tow? Yeah, tow truck destination up here. We've got tow down here. That's a rare dupe, or what we call a dupe in the crossword world, which is when a word appears as a duplicate. Either it appears twice inside the puzzle, in the grid, or it appears both in the clues and in the answer. That's kind of a dupe right there. I mean, it's a minor one. It's only 3 letters, but still, that's surprising. TV network that organizes the X Games, ESPN. You just don't see dupes very often. Cute reply to why are you so cute? Jeans. EE doesn't look good though, does it? Oh yeah, that's right though. Eerier for more ghostly. Mars or Jupiter? God. Good clue for God. Group wedding dance. Hora. Mr. Hetty? Is this like Hippy Dippy or something? Oh, Mr. Hyde. Ah, it was Betty with an E on the end. Mr. Hyde. And then Hippy Dippy, I guess. It was a very weird entry. Fencing option is an epee. TV host Seacrest Ryan. Royal irritant in a fairy tale is a P. And this would be yen for hankering. All right, so it's just these squares that I'm going to have to guess at, I think. So just guessing from like a scientific terms kind of like Wheel of Fortune-y guess here. This may end with like ERM, like echinoderm or something like that, or let's go with echinoderm and see if that total guess out of nowhere. It was exactly right. Wow. Okay. That was a bit of a tricky Tuesday. I mean, it took me a while, and I was going nice and at a leisurely, slow pace through this, for sure. But 1603 is quite long for a Tuesday, for me. Not that it was super hard, but it also wasn't super easy and smooth. You know, when it hinges on things like echinoderm and hondo and dative and terp, all of these like weird entries and crossing each other. Hippy dippy also, and ginkgo, which is not uncommon, but it is a word with odd spelling. There's just a bunch of things in here that are just unusual enough to really give one pause. Mort, Saul Mort, who, you know, maybe is super famous, but I've never heard of them. I don't know. And so, yeah, it's just a convergence of things that made it a bit difficult today, but still a pretty cool little theme. I don't, you know, not to dwell on it too long, but I you know, I will reiterate that it is just kind of a really neat idea. I don't think I've seen this theme before. Seems pretty original. I wonder if there are other things that we could think of to add to this theme, like if we could come up with like a different phrase with the letters NSFW in it that mean the same thing as not safe for work, but it's phrased differently. Or if we could come up with something for like GTFO that means the same thing as get the fuck out, but is again phrased differently. Like this would just be kind of like a fun exercise, maybe, to just sit down and try and figure out more possible entries, those are the kinds of themes that I like, when it just makes you think like, ooh, I wonder if I could come up with more of these. By the way, if any of you guys out there are able to come up with more, do please let me know in the comments, because I love seeing that stuff. And it's, yeah, that would please me greatly. And hey, I'll be back tomorrow. So if you haven't already, do please subscribe to the channel. Come back tomorrow, say hello again, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's it. It's Tuesday, folks. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you on Wednesday. And/or day tomorrow. Ooh, I'm so excited. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.